Good morning, guys. We got some stuff to ship today. So first up is Punch Out for Nintendo Wii. Sold this for $16.99, free ship. Paid about $2 for it this past weekend. So let me show y'all the worst part about video games. They're so hard to pack. Watch. Done. Okay, next up is the second harmonica I've sold. This is a Chromonica Model 260. This one sold for $28, free shipping. The other one was a 270, worth a little bit more. The other one I sold for 50, this one I sold for 28. So still happy with this sale. 15-ounce first class package. Okay, we got a Alabama Crimson Tide hat here. Brand new. I paid about 60 cents per hat, somewhere in there, for all these hats, and they've been selling really well. This one I got $19.99, free ship. Okay, paid about $1.50 each for these Star Wars action figures. This one is Slave Leia. She went for $10 plus shipping. A couple of Jawas. These guys went for $8 plus shipping. Grand Moff Tarkin went for $8 plus shipping. Packed my last one. I did want to mention a comment that I got in one of my videos before. And they said that they thought I was overpacking these. And I said, well, maybe I am. How would you pack them? And the answer was that they would put them into a bubble mailer. And man, you know what? I just can't agree with that. So I'll cut corners in a lot of places if I can, you know, and I'll take a few risks. But collectors, if this cardboard is bent or creased, collectors will go nuts. This bubble right here, this bubble that the guy is in, if that gets crushed and, you know, the corners get bent on it and stuff like that, collectors will get pissed about that. I cannot agree with shipping these in a bubble mailer. I gotta put them in a box, you know, that's just the way I feel. Here they are, 3 7-ounce first class packages. Okay, we got a Family Guy Monopoly. Paid a couple bucks for it, I guess. I've had it a while, not a fast seller. $15 plus shipping on top. So I'm packing this Monopoly game, and this is a priority box, one of the garment type boxes, and you can see it's coming out the top of it. So for games like this, I just get another garment box and slide it right over the top. Right over the top. And sometimes it takes a little bit of squeezing on the flaps to get it through this part. Right. Okay, but then it'll usually slide fairly easily. There we go. And then I can just close the flaps and it's good. And then you just tape all this up, and you kind of want, you'll see that, like, as I slid it, it did split right here. So I'll tape those seams up, and it'll be good to go. So I ran tape all the way around that. Oh, I still got to put tape on this seam that busted. And then I did put a long piece of tape all the way around, connecting it to the other box, and it's all good. I just got to tape up that one seam. Okay, so they paid Smart Post, but it was it's going to Florida. $7.62 priority box. Okay, so the next sale was for $20 plus shipping, and it's not this. It's about probably half of the contents of this set. Most of it's bagged, like sealed. Probably about half. I think it's like bags 4, 5, and 6. It's missing bags 1, 2, and 3, and also like the instructions. And they're also not even getting that box I just showed you. That box is like torn all to hell. So I just put the stuff in this box so it'll ship easier. Yeah, I think this is the best way to ship them. I don't think they'll fit in a priority, in the flat rate bubble mailer. So I'm just gonna do this. So I didn't mention where I got it or how much it cost. That came with a huge lot of Lego that I still have. That was part of that bundle. Came with like 60 pounds of Lego, that, and a bunch of books. Well, I'm finally starting to get to some of that stuff. So that's the first of it I've sold off right here. So $9.62 priority shipping to California. Next up, this Ouija board, glow in the dark. Got $12.99 plus shipping on top. It's going to Texas. $1 or $2 I paid for it. Not really positive. Box is pretty rough. Like, it's got tape on it. And, you know, this is split, stuff like that. The contents are great, though. Contents are perfect. And next up, I got this Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a very small set in a poly bag, 47 piece. I got $17.99 free shipping. Okay, and here is a kid's Batman long sleeve t-shirt. Picked this up for a couple of bucks. I sold it for a whopping $7 plus shipping. Okay, next up is Katamari Damacy. I still don't know how to say it. This is actually a return, guys. And I described, for description, I put very good condition for description. And when the customer got it, he said everything was in very good condition, but he had a problem with, I don't even know if you guys can see this. There's a little, look like something skipped across right here and kind of messed up, just barely. I don't even know if y'all can see that or not. It's right here. So he had a problem with that. I didn't even see that. So I'm not surprised I missed it. 99% of customers truly won't give a shit about stuff like that. But I did get one, and there is very, very, very minor damage to the paper underneath. So I just said, yeah, man, send it back. You know, and I gave him his money back, including the shipping. You know, he did an INAD, whatever. And I sold it again. I changed the condition to good, just to avoid getting another return. And sold it again, $12.99. Free ship or plus shipping, one of the two, can't remember. 6-ounce first class package. Okay, next up is a Honeywell air filter for an air purifier. $12.99 free ship. 8-ounce first class package, $2.77. Okay, a real small thing here. This is just 2 of these TNC connectors that I got from a guy who had like a ton of old Radio Shack parts that he picked up. I paid $5 for hundreds of parts, so the cost of this for me was pretty negligible. Sold it for this particular thing for $5 plus shipping on top. 3-ounce first class package for $2.61. Okay, so I did it wrong. I saved my worst for last. This is the onboard air system that attaches to your vehicle. Kind of hard to say what I paid for it. I'll just say $150 because I bought several things at the same time. Total deal was like $580 cost to me for this and some Alpine stereo equipment. But I sold this particular thing for $305 plus shipping on top. Now the box, this box, I mean, I could tell there's styrofoam underneath and the box is thick. So really I think this is a shipping grade box, but what I'm gonna do is probably wrap this with some kind of cardboard. We'll see what I do with it. Okay, so I'm back. And I have, this is the air compressor thing, and it weighs 37 pounds. A Frankenbox 2 Home Depot extra, what are they called? Heavy duty. Yeah, heavy duty small boxes. They're $1.47 a piece, so I got $3 in box here. But they're double wall, so they're like super, super strong. Didn't need a whole lot of padding on this one because, in my opinion, that other box probably could have shipped directly. So I just put it inside of here. I filled in the void with a little paper and it's ready to go. It's going FedEx ground. Buyer paid $18.65 and that's about what it costs. It's going to Texas. 37-pound monster. Guess who made it back? The red radio is back. This sucks. So they got it and they said it just wasn't that impressive in person. And they asked for a refund and I had refunds turned on. So they sent it back at their expense. And of course I'm going to refund the purchase price and not the shipping. It's just a remorse refund. But really sucks in this case because I got for this radio one of the highest amounts ever for this type of radio. So it's not necessarily something I'm going to be able to repeat. So I'll just stick it back on eBay, stick it back on the shelf, and it'll go back in my eBay museum of things that I don't really want to sell. I'll put it at the same price and just wait. And yes, I didn't mention it, but I did open up the radio, looked at the tubes, everything was there. Powered the radio up, still worked just like it did before. So, and they packed it carefully, no physical damage, so the radio's just like it was when it left here. So, just went on the computer and gave him back $200. And it's been quite a day for a return. So this is another return. This is a camera lens, Canon camera lens that I sold. And the guy actually told me before he received it that he wanted to return it because he bought another camera rig or something and he didn't need this lens anymore. So he didn't even, I could tell, he didn't even open the box. He just put the return label on top. And there again, he paid the return shipping and all that. So it's just the way it goes sometimes, right? Now on this one, I did free shipping. Now this is the problem with, one of the problems with free shipping, right? Or one of the risks is if you do end up doing a return, there's no way to take out that amount that I paid. It's only first class postage, but there's no way to take that amount out of the return. I just have to return, you know, I just lose out on the shipping. So, but that's just the way it goes, you know, but it sucks. It really does. $270 in returns today. Yikes. I don't get too many returns though. I think my return rate is under 1%, but today it was way above that. Okay, sent out a couple more orders that came in this morning. Dragon Quest 9 for DS, $19.99 shipped. Paid $1 or 50 cents, one of the two, this past weekend. I think it was $1. $2.77 first class package. Okay, last thing I'm shipping out today. This is a Star Wars Power of the Force Classic Edition 4-pack. It's like repops of the original figures. They're made to look just like them. So this sold for $49.49, free ship. So let me see how I'm gonna ship it. It's pretty light, but it's either gonna go Smart Post or Priority because it's probably a little heavier and a little too big for any kind of box that could go first class package. All right, $8.91 Priority to Connecticut. So that's it, guys. I'm going to call this video done. Thanks for watching and hope y'all enjoyed. Take care. Bye-bye.